Hey man, R.A.W, I'll punch in. You know them rappers and young cats be punching in. I'ma punch in.
Where's my snare?
Hey, R.A.W, punching in. And of course, I guess I got to give y'all entertainment because we've been gone for so long.
God damn, we've been gone. Shit, we've been on quarantine or what?
Yeah, niggas had that virus and shit.
They like that shit.
Niggas had that. People ain't fucking with this virus.
That's real.
So yeah, man, back on the mics, man.
What up?
We really never left the microphone. We just left, putting it over the airways for y'all to hear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cause we done had a lot of shit crack, like podcast kickbacks. You know what I'm saying? That was something we started.
Hey, salute to everybody that showed
came
up
out
to those boys.
Man, that shit was dope, man. So it's a concept that we probably want to expand on in the future, man. But as of right now, we want to get back to, spreading the gospel, the word, if that's what you want to call it. Because a lot of people been on the phone lines, texting me.
And salute to y'all too.
Man,
reach out like, man, where that raw radio shit at? I know we have been MIA, but like he said, we run never really MIA, but life happens. So we all had to take a break and just kind of recalibrate. The podcast kickback was going on the whole time.
Man, shit. Shout out to the homie Ace.
Yeah, no doubt.
Coach K.
No doubt.
Who's representing, always repping. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the insurance lady come through. Lace us up with some game.
Yeah, insurance lady came through.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that came through.
Yeah.
But moving right along, back on the bullshit.
Back on that.
So we got the kid dropped in. He back. You know what I'm saying?
Nephew back in the building.
Yeah, he back on in the building and shit. He went out there, got beat up by life a little bit.
As he should. As he should.
Hey, that's the thing we want to talk about, man. Having perseverance. Like, we all get out here. We didn't have our runs out there. People who listening right now, they had their runs out here, like chasing the dream. Then you get out there, with all the energy, which I can see you came back with still the energy, like the dream has never left you.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is it though? Like, what made you feel like, hey, let me go back, saddle up, then go back? You know what I'm saying?
It's like one of them, you know what I mean? If you chasing a dream, you're going to have to go through every emotion of it. So it's like, I was up at, back at home, you the man at home, everybody know you,
That part.
So it's like, you go somewhere and you're not the man no more. So then it's like, I don't want you to call me Day-Day because Day-Day is not for this place.
Yeah.
Because Day-Day holds another, like, big name, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like going somewhere where nobody really knows you and then you knowing that you can, you know what I mean?
Serious.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, we feel each other. On some real, hey, we could.
Hey, for the audience,
right?
For the audience, the homie having a proud dad moment and shit.
It's a proud dad. My ass is like,
you know what I mean? Hearing this boy, but no. On some real, I congratulate you on taking your first step on your own.
Oh yeah,
because that's some real stuff to do. Bro, and most people will never do that. They won't go outside of their city or the county they live in, you know what I mean?
They get content.
Yeah.
You get complacent,
so I gotta commend you on that.
Yeah,
that takes a lot of courage.
So look, crazy enough, man, like me and him, me and him, we out here in Dallas right now. So that's what our transition was, because he's like, we was getting complacent. Wasn't no growth. We stagnant, right?
Yeah.
So I told him the concept of repotting yourself. And, me and my kid, we done got our little money tree. He left, his money went down, nigga.
Bro, I went to that shit was going down, man. I was like,
hey, that money go down, man, real fast. So it's like you can never have enough money when you chasing Jason. That's what I call it, chasing the dream, man. Because you could say all I need is 5,000, 10,000.
Yeah.
Sometimes it costs 30,000. You like, God damn, but you learn though. Life is for the living, and it's about learning with this shit. So you probably learn way more valuable lessons,
bro,
and you know how to maneuver, because there's some grown men that like is stuck where they at, don't want to go nowhere, can't go nowhere, don't have the courage to step out of yourself and become somebody else, because we get so into we the man right here.
Yeah.
But can you go be 2 blocks over? Your ass is a nobody.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Just 2 blocks.
Yeah.
This dude did how many states over? You feel me?
Yeah.
And then try it over.
Yeah.
Everybody know me.
Yeah.
I can go to LA right now. They know Pooh. Everybody looking for Pooh out in LA.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
And that's how you build. Not only build relationships for now, but you build them for the future. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you were to decide to go back out there, spider web. I was watching this. There's a clip on Instagram or something, and I forget the dude who was doing it, but he was pretty much talking about how the reason black people aren't strong economically, right? So he takes a piece of paper. It's got a bunch of dots on the piece of paper. He says this represents all the African Americans that are successful, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say it's 50 dots, puts it up to the thing. He says, tell me what you see wrong about this, right? It's all 50 dots. Represents black people all around the country that are successful.
They all spread out.
Puts that paper down, pulls another piece of paper up with them same 50 dots, but it's all connected like a spider web.
Oh, no shit.
And he says, this is the reason we're not successful. It's not that we don't have, it's that it's only for me, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so, like, when you travel, more things you do, and you start to connect with other folks and maintain them connections, man, you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
See, I totally agree with that. But, like, so that's what people try to do on social media, man. You try to use the social media as connecting the dots. But it's one thing to live in that virtual world, but it's you live reality.
Yeah, I was about to say, sometimes you got to just go through it.
Hell yeah.
You can't, looking at it on the Instagram, it's like, yeah, that looks fun. It
Yeah.
looks like you can make it out there, but then you get out there, you ain't going to make it.
Yeah, see, Instagram always looks fun, and life ain't fun.
Nah.
Life is fun when you young.
Yeah.
The older you get, for every year that is added on to you, it just gets real. It gets more depressing.
Hold on, nigga. Life
No.
It depends on what you.
I'm not saying depressing in the kill yourself mode, but I'm saying
like everything you go through.
Everything you go through. Now, the balance is finding positive releases for that depression. Sometimes making it through the struggle onto the finish line is the depression killer.
Bro.
You get what I mean? Like, okay, I came down here. I had $100 in my pocket on a one-way Greyhound ticket. Did not know where I was, going to end up. Now, that's more stress. I mean, just leaving downtown Chicago on a Greyhound, I was taking a bunch of pressure with me. Yeah. For every hour I'm getting closer to this place and I don't know what I'm going to do, it's more pressure at it.
Yeah.
Now, I could drink, I could smoke, I could get a girlfriend, I could do everything else. All that does is medicate the pressure. Oh, yeah. But you know what alleviated that pressure? Was doing it and getting it done. Win, lose, or draw. Applying myself and saying, hey, I don't win, lose, or draw. I'm going to do this. Bro. And that pressure, as I became more successful here, pieces of that pressure started to go away.
That weight off your shoulders, right? That's what that causes.
Real spit.
But guess what, though? So, man, mental illness is real. Like, that's a real thing. So what you just described is what people go through with anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Anxiety is coming from a change of routine, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody go through it. Like, let's say you driving to work, your way of work is blocked off and you got to take a detour. You instantly like, oh shit, am I going to make it? Because you never been this way before. You know what I'm saying? So that's anxiety. But I would try to challenge everybody to do something daily to try to, alter your routine so much so the anxiety doesn't affect you as much when you do change.
Comfort zone.
Yeah.
Ooh, that part.
Comfort zone, that's it.
Comfort zones and shit.
No, but that's real.
Comfort zone is real though.
But see,
and that's how it was back at home. I'm Chicago. You get comfortable.
Damn.
Yeah.
You get comfortable being a man. You get, everybody know you got you chasing the dream, but you also got whatever they need. You know, they can hit you, and you can pull up on them real quick.
Yeah.
But as soon as you out of town, you can't. You feel me? It's not
you
that
by yourself.
Yeah, it's not that. Hey,
Yeah.
bro, what's up? What you on? Let's go chill.
Yeah.
I'm a whole day away from you, bro. I can't go. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Bro.
And see, how does he know that? Because he lived it.
Bro.
It's a difference of father teaching you. But when you walk it, that's how when he said it just now, it's Chester. Yeah, man, it's because he lived
That
it.
part. Hell yeah.
And that's dope to me. Especially you being young and just being able to.
Let's talk about it a little, dive in deep. And this is cool because, this is cool for everybody to listen to this and have the man himself in the room. Because this is what we talk about, like, it takes a village to raise a kid, right? So, you've been in his life for as long as I have, damn near, you know what I'm saying? Came around too. So, man, when you heard the kid move to L.A., like, nigga, what the fuck?
Bro.
Now I'm like, nigga, this nigga tripping, G. I'm about to go out there, woo, woo, woo. Then, like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. So I go out there to see him. And I was thinking to myself, and like, at this same age, I was running around here trying to find myself, right? So I said, and we got to be careful with this as parents and just as people in general, like, somebody have a dream, bro. You can kill that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's something I was going to go with the energy. And I seen her. I said, damn, this nigga already look humble. You feel me? Like, he ain't out here on no cocky shit. It's like, what's the plan? Hey, the plan is this, get a job. Woo, woo, woo. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Sometimes you just need to know the plan, though. And I couldn't do nothing like interfere with that plan because how could I say your plan is going wrong? Now, if you did have a plan, that would have been a problem. But it's like dreams get killed in that incubation stage. You feel me? Because our plan ain't always solid. It's just I have a direction. Yeah. And that's all I needed to know. It's like, you ain't out here on bullshit. Oh, you got a direction? Bet. Now I have something to hold you accountable to, which is like, you say you're going to do that and that. You start doing it. And every time you said you didn't want to do something, I came back to you with like, man, he all right. I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say everybody who got a plan, a dream, a vision is your own, correct? But it's also like the people that you share with, man, let's be cognizant of like somebody opening up to you, trying something new. You can kill that shit in like 1 second.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Blink of an eye if you really want to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
especially if the more you're respected by that person.
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what the homeless guy says because no one's really listening to him, looking to him for anything. But when you're dealing with those that respect you, you have an obligation to give them wisdom. But anytime I've spoken to nephew, and if you agree, then you agree. If not, correct me. Yeah. I don't speak as this is what you should do. I speak as if I were doing it, I would go this way.
Yeah, true.
Now, and this is why I always say, don't quote me because I don't know everything. Yeah. But if I were gonna go this way, do this because I think that's the biggest thing that parents mess up. And just people in general is you take your failures, your fears, your whatever, and you place it on someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's big facts. So we let's talk about this though. Perseverance, right? He went out there, tried it, probably could have made it. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't like the way it was going, the direction, right? So same thing with podcasts, right? We came back on the mic and shit. Cause our challenge was to keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? And then we fell off, right? So we didn't really fall off. That's what y'all think. But anyway, it's just like when you're trying to feed the machine and you ain't getting what you need though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the podcast kickbacks was the thing, like we was getting what we need. Cause sometimes you need that energy, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you seeing you come back, it's like, I got to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Cause this could help you to like, know that Cali shit was just a hiccup. You could run back next week and get it on. You know what I'm saying? So that perseverance, like to keep on trying, man, even if you ain't getting it right, it don't seem right, just keep doing your shit.
I would say, from my experiences, plan. Plan before you go. Because I ain't planning to go to L.A. It was just like a thought in my head. And I mean, my pops always tell me, like, nah, you can't go to L.A. Nah, you ain't gonna. You feel me? I don't want you out there. It's not for you. I'm looking at him like, how you know what it's not for me? Maybe something out there that wasn't for you, but it's for me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, I'm sitting at work. I was working at the airport at O'Hare in Chicago, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not finna just listen to what he talk about. I know he my pops and all, but at the end of the day, I don't know what's really gonna happen if I don't go out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that same night, I worked night shifts in the morning. I get off at 6:30. I did 3 to 6:30 every day to the next time. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There it go. All right. So yeah, I was doing 3 to 6:30s every day, Monday through Friday, and then I get paid every week. So it was just like, I was like, you know what? One of these paychecks, I'm gonna just buy me a ticket. One way, I ain't gonna look back. Let me see what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Bought a ticket. Went out to LA with like $350.
Damn.
And I was just like, I'm here. What you gonna do now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around. Tapped in with Cuzzo. We chilling. But then, you like when you on a dream, you got something like somebody else on a different path. It's like y'all bump heads because y'all don't see the same vision.
Mm-hmm.
Like I came out here and I'm finna hustle. You trying to play video games, and I'm trying to hustle. I only got $350, bro. You live here. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I got one last check. It was like $400. I'm out there with just $400 because I'm eating. Nobody. It taught me how to like save bread. You feel me? It was like out there. It was like nobody ain't gonna look out for you like your people who look out for you. You feel me? You ain't got your dad down the street. You ain't got your mom up the street. You out here by yourself. You a whole day away from everybody you know that's going, you feel me, going to get you right.
Facts.
So then it's like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn. I can't run back now because I already bought the ticket.
Damn, bro. He said, put your back against the wall,
Out of
nigga.
the frying pan into the fire. That's what he talking about.
What? Who you know how to put their back against the wall?
It's
You
like-
gonna have to squab out right.
Swab out.
And that's the only way you're going to get me up out of this dream because I ain't going to go unless the day I die because I'm going to chase Jason, you feel me?
Dang,
So it's just like going there, it was like, yeah, it was a big, I wouldn't say, yeah, it was a smack in the face because it was like, I'm used to, oh yeah, I'm the man. But then going around there, it's like everybody trying to be the man. So what is you going to do different that's going to make you a bigger man than anybody else out there? You feel me?
You got the record button on, right? I'll make sure they get these jewels. This nigga
Bro,
dropping
so
straight
it's like-
jewels.
It's like you go out there, you got a dream. And nobody really out there see your dream, but you see it. You know, everybody trying to, it's legal to smoke weed, so everybody trying to spend their money on weed, trying to do this, do that. Get high all the time, but it's not like, man, yeah, I'm gonna smoke some weed, but bro, we can't smoke weed all the time, bro. We making somebody else rich. Why can't we get rich, bro? You making
Facts.
You feel me? It's like shit. Let's go invest in a P or something, bro. Let's go. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. That everybody doing it. Why not, bro?
That's real.
But then it's like, boom. Talking to my grandmas, they always worry about my health and my like, cause like I mean a lot to them. So it's like, hey, listen to them. Like I worry about you in the streets and all this, and I'm like, what's gonna be different? What can I do different for them not to be, worrying? Because if they worrying, I mean, my pops and my mom worrying.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, they worrying. So, I mean, my dad really don't. He just gonna talk to me. You feel me? He not. I know he worrying, but he like, damn, he a man. I mean, at 18, I came out here. He seen it. Told him I was gonna work at the airport. I got a job at the airport. Did that. Start going through. Bought a car. But out here.
Oh, check, right.
A year and 6 months. I still remember this. A year and 6 months. I went back. And it was like, damn, why you go back? You already put a year and 6 months in. Why you go back? Now all you doing is backtracking your life.
Damn.
You feel me? Now you going back to the same spot that you was the man in, but you was the man for bad things in.
Right.
Because that's all you could do.
Right.
Like, how can I say, like, everybody know you got, oh yeah, you the plug, you this, you that. But nobody gonna know that, bruh. Everybody doubted me from going to Mount Carmel, but I played football my ass off to get to Mount Carmel. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like nobody gonna see the hard work and dedication, the tears and the like, everything I put through to be like, oh yeah, I'm here.
Right.
That part.
Everybody gonna be like, oh yeah, bro got bread, bro got this, bro got that. Everything that I see is materialistic. You can't really get back because your dream isn't a materialistic thing.
Right.
Whoa.
Your dream is what you gonna
Say that again for our audience.
Please say that again. God damn. Hold on, man.
Bro, your dream isn't a
Nigga over here
materialistic
got
thing.
me
You
over
feel
here
me?
turned up, bro.
That's
It's
real.
like, shit. I was over here like, no matter what you do, like you could buy a car, you could wreck it, you could buy another one. You can be up $1 million, you can lose your $1 million.
Shit, that part.
You can be up 6 girlfriends, lose all of them because they don't fuck with you no more.
Damn.
But what you gonna be stuck with? You, your dream, your word, and your balls. What Scarface said, and you ain't gonna break them for nobody, is you?
That's
Dang.
right.
You ain't
What
gonna
you
break them, bro.
Man, you
That's
ain't
right.
shit.
Hey, that's
like-
real.
So it's like,
That is real
yeah,
talk.
being the man for the bad things was good at the time, but it's like, damn, you got a kid now. You got. I see where my pops like started veering off and turned off and went to Texas because it's like it's money.
Right.
You'd rather have safety and more comfort and more. I ain't got to look over my shoulder all the time than man, I'm out here making money. My son straight wall the bam, I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's always that thought in his head like, damn, if I walk out today, this might be my last day.
That part.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Straight up.
Sure.
So, you know, he left and I'm over there and my mom always at work. So it's like, I'm the only child. So it's like, damn, bro, I'm just trying to go get me some attention somewhere, bro. Somebody gonna come talk to a nigga, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So shit,
Yeah.
what I go do? Nigga, he put me in boxing, so I started using that to my advantage. Not to my advantage as in like a good thing, but I just go around beating motherfuckers up just because it was like I could fight. You feel me? And you can't touch me because I know I could fight. You feel me? But then I wasn't doing it just so I could just be fighting motherfuckers. I was just doing it so I can get that, hey, what you doing? Why the fuck you doing this? Or that, Bubby, what the fuck? Why you doing it? You feel me? I'm just trying to get some attention.
Wow.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Wow.
It was never about like nigga just running around trying to be a badass. Like, you feel me? It's
Sure.
just, nigga, I just want some attention, nigga. I just want some love.
Dang, you hear this?
That's it.
Yeah.
This is, see, look, man, I didn't
And
mean to
it-
cut the wisdom. Go ahead. You want to say something?
I was just gonna say, when we listen to him, listen to the youth. You know, you're a man now, but you know you're the youth to us. We have to listen to them and really take heed to what they're saying. Because for those of you who are listening, who have young kids or kids even your age that are in their early 20s, listen to him. We could talk all the stuff we want, but he can give you a little more insight onto your own children, nieces, nephews, whatever. So please continue.
I don't know. It's just like, you know, growing up, it was just like, I went to school and everybody was like, oh, your parents young. Well, out the bam, you ain't going to amount to things because your parents young.
Damn.
You feel me? And then I remember 2nd grade, I was going to Wallace. It's in Indiana. And they had the teachers, like the cops, and come in and tell us about their career and all that. And his name was Officer Hank. I remember this because I remember him because I told him I wasn't going to be there. He was like, we get a lot of people that got young parents like you, and that back seat look good for you.
What?
I told him, I was like, it's cool because I ain't going to be there.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like going through, I was like, one thing, I ain't like the police because you done fucked up and told me like, I'm a 2nd grader, bro. You gonna tell me I look good in the backseat of a car, bro? Like, nah, that's not how that goes. So it was just like, it wasn't in like, I don't know. It was just like not for me. So it's just like, boom, pops leave, mom always at work. I'm getting into it, just trying to get some attention. Then boom, about 14, my grandma got cancer for the first time. So it was just like, when they say life beat you down, but how long can you stay down? It was just like 13 pops left, 14 grandma catch cancer. So it's just like, it's just all that. You up, but then it's just all coming down. You feel me? So it's just like, is it gonna keep going down forever? Is it gonna like someday gonna get bright? I'm wishing for brighter days, but it's just like I don't see it.
Yeah.
But you don't see it because a lot of people gonna put a lot of negative energy into you. Because now I'm going around fighting everybody just to catch attention.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now I'm putting out the energy that I'm not supposed to be putting out just because I want something.
Yeah.
But if you change the energy around and put it into what you're really trying to do, it's gonna come back right. And I believe in karma. Karma gonna come back. It might not come back today, tomorrow. You could be 90 years old. It's gonna come and bite your ass.
I feel that.
You feel me?
I agree.
So it's like, I got a kid. I had a kid young, so it was like, what I wanted to do was just like, I did the same, not mistake, but the same way my dad when he had me young. So it's just like, damn, now you got a kid young too.
That part.
So what you gonna do? Is you gonna not be a man and take care of it, or you gonna man up at this young age and go do what you gotta do? Dropped out of school, and it was just like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Because regardless, my pops, even though he didn't have a dad, he did everything he could to be a dad. You feel me? So it's just like, looking at my kid, and I'm like, regardless of what I do, I'm a dad. So it's not affecting me. It's affecting you.
Yeah.
Because later on, if I go to jail 10 years, knock on wood, you feel me? It's going to make her feel like I just never wanted to be with her.
Yeah.
Damn.
You feel me? Or me running away state to state, chasing Jason like all the time. It's like, damn, money means more than me. But it's not that. What this world is based on is like money. You need money to survive. It's not really the land of the free, because if it was the land of the free, we wouldn't need money. We could go be with
That's a fact.
We can go be with our people, you feel me? We can go have pops and dad and moms, grandpas, grandmas, all in one little room and be free. But it ain't free because everybody at work.
We prisoners.
We prisoners, bro.
Bro, see, not to cut him off, this dude right here going to fucking break the internet with this shit, right? So this is very important that we all step back. And the coldest thing about this shit is, if you listening to it, because I'm listening to it, that you get it right now. Some people don't get it till they fucking 30, 40, 50, and it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like learning what your mistake was, why you did that, the consequences for your actions, all that, getting your lessons, your life lessons sooner than later, man, it's going to be beneficial for you in the future, man, because you know you can see the shit coming before it actually do. And that's how me and him, like me and the homie been like learning this shit together though. But I'm always trying to get the game back though, ain't it? For free though.
Yeah.
You got to.
Well, see, I think it's you know, you're the first wave. I feel like our generation, those of us who grew up like in the 80s, 90s, you know, on to the 2000s, we're rebuilding. In many ways, we were the lost generation. You had the 60s, 70s. You had the 60s. Our grandparents and that, they had homes. They had houses that they paid off.
Yeah.
That, you know, you could have 10 grandchildren. You could have 10 children, and the man just has to go to work at the steel mill, and he could take care of all of them.
And be good.
And be good. And mama can be at the home to instill values, parameters, religious belief, whatever it is. Mama had time to instill that.
Yeah.
The generation after that, which is our parents' generation, and this is due respect to any our parents. This isn't anything, a personal statement. They were the generation that kind of felt like, all right, it's time to party. Civil rights movement was over, so all the fighting is over with.
Yeah.
You know, Vietnam, stuff like that. So that 80s, late 70s, 80s, that's why it's about the disco and the, you know what I mean? A lot of partying. And so a lot of our fathers were the ones that went through the welfare crisis and crack epidemic and just all sorts of stuff. So our generation is the one, many of us grew up without a father, period. Whether your father lived a block down from you and just never said nothing to you. You know what I mean?
True.
So we're the generation now that's trying to kind of rebuild that. Now, Day has a point where he's telling you the effects from what he saw being the son.
Wow.
In the same breath, he's experienced the father now. So his from his experience and his knowledge of everything, now he can do what you did, but understand the consequences of
What is gonna happen?
What will happen to with his baby? So he's constantly thinking about, okay, I got to get out of town. I got to go make this money. One thing that's a lot different than when, like our parents were young, especially, is that they had jobs. We all are from the Midwest, steel mill country, blah, 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 blah. Those jobs are gone, been gone for decades. And the one thing that Americans aren't used to, which immigrants are used to, is going out of town for work and leaving the wife at home. Listen, baby, I'm going to send you money every week, but I got to go get this money. Only kids in America that really understand that are Army kids, military brats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't have that same feeling of rejection if you know your dad is in Iraq right now fighting a war and everybody talks and he's over there, he's fighting, he can't wait to see you. When we're young, like if we're not military, all we know is, damn, he's gone. How come he can't get that same job here? You get what I mean? Yeah. So I appreciated hearing what you were saying, because it's like you're figuring it out. You're really figuring it out, sharp, real sharp, to understand. Like, man, I ended up following my dad, and in a way, you still have to, because just like people can say, or like maybe your dad had a fear of you going to California because of whatever. Mm-hmm. Where'd you say you were working? O'Hare in Chicago, where anything can happen to you. There is no difference.
There is no.
You know what I'm saying? Indiana, there is no difference. Things can happen to you
anywhere.
Going to your car in this parking lot right here, right now. Mm-hmm. And it's that fear of, man, things can happen. The fear is, something can happen to you, but I won't be there to get you. Yeah. That's the real fear. It's not the things will happen. It's ain't nobody who's over there that could, you know what I mean? If you over on my side of town, you already know. Hey, I'm over here, nephew, I'm on the way. But if you in Houston, then it's like, hey, who do we know in Houston? Hey, somebody call, you know what I mean? So that's that. Sorry if I ramble, but I really appreciated hearing you say that. I mean, I've known you since you were 2 years old, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I haven't always been around, but I know enough. I'm always tapped in, never far away, right? And so, I've had conversations with your dad about, when he felt like, damn, I need to get back around my kid. And I remember telling him, now mind you, and I'm telling him, pulling it out my butt, I'm nobody's daddy. And I don't, I don't have any history. My dad wasn't never, I don't have any history or nothing. But I was pulling it out of my butt saying, bro, he's going to feel away, but in time, I think he'll understand it's necessary. Yeah. So like, even when you visit and you go home, you're like, man, that's great to see him, but I wish he was here, which is the way you're supposed to feel. But now that you've experienced, gee, I only had to get out of here because if I stay, because the way I felt by the time I left up there, if I don't leave here, I'm going to go down somewhere. And it's in my heart. And
it's only two places.
It's only two places.
Damn.
And I ain't even talking about going down like being nobody's victim. I'm talking about, Lord, I tried every positive thing you wanted me to do. Now I got to eat. The wolves got to eat. You know what I mean?
Y'all talking about going down the rabbit holes and shit.
No, but that's the true. That's when you make the decision. That's when the decision got that red or blue pill.
Yep. What you gonna do?
You've been questioning everything about existence, Neo. So now what do you want to do? You take this pill, you can stay in Wonderland and end up in somebody's jail or end up in somebody's cemetery or just end up with a job you can't stand, with a chick you can't stand, in a car you can't stand. Mm-hmm. Or you could take this pill and free your mind.
Okay.
You know
so like that's deeper, man, because like lately, man, with the changes and transitions that we talk about, because now he said all that, and like I'm still growing with him at the same time, because he could role model what I'm doing, and then who does my role model what to do next. So it's kind of tricky though, man, being like a father this young, and then now he fucking caught up to 21. Nigga, like we could do the same shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I battle with this when I tell people about like my son moving back. He like my roommate, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool.
Bro, nobody, when I be telling people that, like, what's the relationship you got with your dad? I'd be like, yeah, he my pops and all, but we more of a best friend. It's like, that's my nigga, bro. It's like, you feel me? No, you can't touch him, bro. That's my homie. We finna roll. Is that, you feel me? If it go down, it go down. I'm riding 100% till the wheels fall off.
See, that's crazy.
But at the end of the day, he's still my dad, so I still got that mutual respect and that mutual love, to where it's not like, you feel me? I'm not stepping on no toes, or I'm not trying to one up you, and you not trying to one up me, and it's always fair ground. It's not no, your negative plus my positive equals some explosions. You feel me?
Dang. It's not the explosions, right? Look, this nigga, wow, boy, this nigga something else. But look, see, because I be debating with people, man, especially a lot of women, though. They be saying that, you know, you babying her. I said, nigga, this is the craziest shit. Women want a father, but they say a fatherhood supposed to stop when? Nigga, the fatherhood is protect and provide till the eyes closed. You feel me? And one thing I can provide for you right now at this age, shit, we both learning, is a roof over your head,
bro,
and some words of wisdom. Shit, nigga, dust your shoulders off. Go back out there, champ. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I'm going out there every day, too. Shit. Yeah. I'm just fighting different battles trying to make it smoother for, hey, if you go this way, I know how to do that, but you going that way, I know a little bit about that, but if you need some help, I'm over there with you, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think fathers, we don't understand that this shit is a lifetime, man. You can't say, because back in the day, you remember it was like 18, you grown.
Yeah.
Well, fucking put a nigga outside 18, he gonna go to jail.
That's a fact.
Because that's that red and blue pill syndrome. Like, we got to stop putting our kids out before they time, man. Some coaches, you can live with your, people till you about 25, till you get a wife and some shit stable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you don't come back. Like, oh, you get married. Oh, you buying a house. Okay, bet. You doing your shit then, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like when you push them out too young, but I talked to somebody about the humankind versus like the animal kingdom. It's like only the strong survive in the animal kingdom. Like they pushing the mother's pushing the birds out the, hey, get out. If the motherfucker ain't fly, hit the ground, cat come pick it up, eat it. You know what I'm saying? They don't be feeling no remorse. They like, motherfucker, weak. Shit can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't fly your ass out of there. See, in our culture, we try to kick them out. But man, I know some of the shit I was dealing with at 21. Yeah. Was like, I wish I had somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it early, like by the time you're 21, 22, and if you're a parent, then that's okay to go ahead and push your kids out, only if they are not receptive to learning anything from you. By the time you get to the point that they're just not receptive, because you got to be real. A lot, especially this generation that's very microwave.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work.
They don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
They don't want no guidance.
Like nothing. They don't want your guidance. They want your money. They want your car. They want your crib. Give me a room. Shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't. And if you're that age and doing that, okay, it's time for you to go.
Bro.
The 18, 19, I don't believe in that. They're not ready. You can't go from a high school kid with no responsibility to, you need your own house, your own car, that's not time.
Yeah, no, that ain't even.
But by the time you hit that 21, 22, as long as you are continuing to learn and be able to be led, I have no problem with a young person being in the house. Well, who cares? Yeah. But it's when you start to just be total opposition, then it's like the only way you can learn is by yourself, on your own.
Yeah.
If you have to come back, God bless. I'll always be here. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, no, because as I've gotten older, I experienced you got to go. But as I've gotten older and really come to the realization is I didn't want to listen. End of the day, I did not want to listen to basic. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about cleaning. I'm talking about direction, school, work, military, something. But it can't be you wake up, smoke a blunt, go get drunk, and come home every day. Can't be that.
You got to get to it.
You living a man's life. You getting locked up. You screwing girls. You know what I mean? You living a man's life. So now you got to really see what men live like. Men don't live like it looks like they do because you got TV and that, and it looks like all you could do. Yeah, I got a chick. She do. No, it don't work that way.
Don't work like that.
You got to see some jail cells real quick. And then even when you start seeing jail cells, you got to go to jail at least a couple times where, hey, sir, you got one phone call. Who's it going to be to? Nigga, I don't have nobody to call.
Bro,
what? That's when you know you arrived.
When bond money ain't, man, who could I really call for? That's when that's when you really, if you didn't want to learn from mama telling you, that's when you really learn. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, if I do something else, then I could end up in here every day for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And now what?
You crashed out though.
You crashed out.
So back to the subject matter, man. It's like he went there, and we all go places and we try things. So don't be scared to try new things, and don't be too proud not to come back after trying new things. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Because I swear that weight get heavy. You know, and then it's another way you exit from trying something new, right?
Yeah.
Like I told you, I went out there, heard the plan. I bet the plan sound like it might work, it might not. Nigga might be coming back. You know what I'm saying? Let me prepare for that. You feel me?
Right.
Because, you know, I was tough love. Like, your plan sound like a plan. You can call me for a couple dollars. That's about it, though. Because I know how you get down. You going to make something work. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to be, as people and parents, spouses, whatever, sisters, brothers, is that when we exit the situation and to try new things, make sure we be cognizant of those who care about you, love, and all that. But as the loved ones, don't shit on their plan though. You feel me? That shit might work. They motherfucker might come back Hollywood famous. What the fuck?
And don't shit on their failure.
And don't shit on the failure.
Failure is necessary. You have to fail to know you've won.
That part.
I was about to say, I was reading this one quote that said, if you ain't failed, that means you ain't achieved anything.
Yeah.
And you ain't even trying, motherfucker. Look, let me tell you something else. See, I'm about to get on some other shit.
Get on that.
But everybody who on here, like who listening, you know, I'm real big on this shit. And this is what we talking about when we talking about this shit right here. It's like, stop selling game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate when I see on the internet, hey, learn how to do this. Do this. I'll show you how to do this. And niggas ain't teaching you the failures, bro. Like, nigga, like back in the day, you selling dope or whatever you trying to do. Man, we seen this shit. Nigga get shot, go to jail, all the bullshit happened to him. And he could have came to me talking about, I'll teach you how to make it. Man, if I got to do what you did, I don't want that shit. Bro. Cause I done seen your failures. A lot of people hide their failures and they sell you some pity ass game.
It's that microwave
and
culture.
You want to buy that shit, but they ain't telling you about paying no taxes. They ain't telling you about the IRS shit. They ain't telling you about everything else that come with the game. They ain't telling
you about your competition.
Yeah, nigga, and that's the number one rule. Like in the street culture, man, I ain't about to tell you how to sell no dope, nigga. You selling dope on my block, bro. You competent. I ain't training no competition over here.
Yeah.
Right?
You taking my
Figure
customers.
Your shit out.
My customers, you taking my block, you taking my,
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Yeah. So tell if everybody, because it's beauty in the failures, bro. When you share that story and it's like somebody been there before, and that could have been a turning point. Like I turned back around, and I didn't know. Like, oh, I felt, and the next step was that. Oh, I should have kept going. You know, the failures is where we learn the most lessons and shit, and we got to share that with the world, man. Sometimes because in failure is so much motherfucking knowledge that you pick up. You know, as you know, one thing I could say about you is that when you went out there, I wasn't concerned because you got good people skills. If you don't got good people skills, you should be concerned because that means you ain't got an attitude. I ain't got to worry about you being disrespectful. This is shit like the ground. Your foundation is solid. So I know whatever you build on that shit going to be solid. You know what I'm saying? But if you have bad people skill, attitude, I'm like, nigga, no. It ain't going to be right for you. But when you got a good foundation, it's easy to build on that shit. You know what I'm saying? People skills. Respect. All this is basic shit. So when whoever listening need to understand that, man, respect, people skills. What else would you say to go a long way that had you out there longer than you wanted to? Like, what would you say? Like, what skills did you think kept you outside longer than the next man?
Dedication.
Dedication. That's another word we use. Hard work.
Hard work and dedication. That's all I live by. Hard work and dedication. Cause you ain't gonna get nowhere if you don't work for it.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then another thing for like people listening, what you gonna do when you fail? You can't crash out when you fail, cause everybody fail in life.
Damn.
What you gonna do when you fail? Everything back against the wall. Everybody turned their back on you. You can't just go shoot up a school, and you can't just go beat on somebody just because you want to beat on somebody. It's like, all right, fuck it. Y'all left me, and now it's time to boss up on y'all niggas. With or without y'all, I'm gonna do this.
And that part, you know what you do? You got a car. That's when you put the handle back on the seat. You sleep in the car, nigga. That's
bro.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's when you know you made it.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Go ahead.
First of all, my success isn't based on what you think.
Bro,
even if you left, who gives a shit? This ain't for you.
Damn.
Perhaps you left so you could get out of my goddamn way.
Whoa.
and that says facts, right?
You know what I mean? And when you start basing your experience yourself and understanding it's yours.
Yeah, there's nobody else.
You don't know why I need to break today.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Everything is yours. So my successes are mine.
yeah.
Maya Angelou has a quote. My sister put me onto this. Says, don't pick up and don't put down. I may not have the exact wording, but pretty much it is, if you tell me I'm raw, I don't accept it.
Bro.
You know why? So if you ever tell me I'm not raw, I don't have to accept that either.
Bro.
Right?
A lot of words.
Man, a lot of
2022.
words.
What?
Raw Radio. And we back, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And we want the subscribers, niggas want to cash some real legal checks. Niggas subscribe, like, comment, tell your homeboy.
Like, comment, we need 1,000 likes.
Man, we need 1,000 views, nigga. I'm gonna show you what to do with them
Share
checks.
this.
Give me the motherfucking checks. I'm telling you, I'm giving back though. You feel
Share
me?
this and spread it. You know what I mean? We gonna do this the right way. No more breaks, no more nothing. You know what I mean? But we out here. Raw Radio saga continues.
Raw Radio, we out.